Broadcasting from Seattle, Washington, where the roof has been shut atop Safeco Field. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Cleveland Indians and the Seattle Mariners. Number 30 makes his big league debut right after this. Mike Leake starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, take a look at the numbers. ERA just a little bit under 4.0 on the season for this guy last year. He's a better pitcher than that, and I'm sure he'd like to get off to a much better start and get that ERA somewhere in the low to mid threes. We'll see if he can start that in this one here.
And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Got him to go down swinging there. Francisco Lindor is the second out of the opening frame. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Indians go down 1-2. Harold Reynolds will be the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. 1 out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here comes Junior. First offering on its way. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So he comes up empty in his first major league at bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you could put the ball in play your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
So fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Edwin Encarnacion now, who was among the many who failed to report a base hit in the loss yesterday. A called strike. Behind 0-2 now. Now foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And let's focus on Gene Segura. Very athletic shortstop, has one of the best arms in the position, is really coming into his own offensively as well.
Second baseman.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. Hit out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. In order go the Tribe. They're down 1-0.
Leading off for the Mariners.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He's taken him deep once. Hit on the ground toward the left. Lindor moving to his right. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Into the box now, Jean Segura. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out. The 1-0. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch inside the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Digging in, Mitch Haniger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. He's 1 for 3. Line towards center field. Naquin will get there, and he puts it away to retire. A sight to be seen. The great Pike Place Market here in Seattle. Welcome back to baseball on the show. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
On the ground to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Coming to the plate now, Lonnie Chisenhall. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Standing in, Francisco Mejia. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Behind 0-2 now. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there. Here now is Mike Zunino.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Popped up, and this is taken in for out number 1. Now to the plate, Harold Reynolds. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way, and he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Line drive, base hit down the line. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me what.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. 0-1. Here's the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Here comes Brantley. 2 gone. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 30.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that. Here's Michael Brantley back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Henniger is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, 0-1. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Indians go down. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Into the box, Nelson Cruz reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura standing in.
Gene Segura.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Line drive to left. Brantley is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly. Mariners are down in order, but they're on top 2-0.
Leading off for
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Bouncer up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Now in the box, Jason Kipnis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ballgame, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mitch Henniger. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Line drive base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
First baseman, Ryan.
Next for Seattle, Ryan Healy hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Naquin is there, and he has it for the first out. Here now is Mike Zunino. He popped out in his first trip. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. No balls and a strike to count.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0, and the way their pitcher is going, Dero, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline, so if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Pitch inside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Yeah, now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with 1 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Coming to the plate now, Ken Griffey. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, I know it's his first game, but after 2 at-bats, he should be able to slow himself down a little bit. I expect him to have a nice AB right here.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left, and that's off the left field wall. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Seager. He's popped out and lined out, 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, and now the runner's trying for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. 4 runs here in this half inning. Drilled to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Cody Anderson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch, ground ball right into the shift. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll get the 6th inning started for Cleveland.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Swing and a looper to left. Coming in is Griffey. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped him up. Segura is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Francisco Mejia was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that one just missed outside. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through. Stepping in, Gene Segura, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
At the plate, Ryan Healy. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And it's off the scoreboard. Wow.
Well, that pitch was grooved right down Main Street. He couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Stepping in now, Mike Zunino. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chisenhall has it in his tracks, and that's the 3rd out. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Griffey. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. One out, nobody on. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Now batting, Jose Ramirez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. No balls and 1 strike. Missed with a slider. Hit back up the middle. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again. In order to go the Tribe. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Digging in and looking for more, Harold Reynolds. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
You don't really expect a leadoff hitter, especially a rookie, to hit for power, but he blasts this thing. And when he rounds first, he's thinking triple all the way. And those young legs helped him get there, too.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. Stepping in, Ken Griffey, who bats for the 4th time in his career, having already collected his first hit. Not a bad first day, huh?
Yeah, you can never take this day away from him, Matt. No matter what happens in this 4th AB, he's going to get in his car today. He's going to relive every moment, every step that it took to get here. And the fact that he has a batting average when he wakes up in the morning is huge.
Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Stepping up now, Nelson Cruz. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Naquin racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Edwin Encarnacion now. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. So coming to the plate, Tyler Naquin. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Here's the first pitch to him. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Way out in front. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on a proverbial rocking horse.
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now. Digging in now, Mitch Haniger. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started that swing a bit too early. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run for Mitch Haniger. First home run of the campaign for him as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Grounded down the third baseline. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 3,
Striding in, Mike Zunino. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino. First home run of the campaign for him as the blowout continues. Nick Goody enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
The batter, number 4, second baseman
Harold Reynolds will be the next to bat. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that drops in for another base hit. He's 4 for 5 now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Goody, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level. And he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Up next for Seattle, left fielder, Aaron Russell.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken, the throw. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. And the second run will score as well. And he is into second base with a 2-run double.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. In there, now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Kipnis. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score. Here's Nelson Cruz now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Kipnis ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play, and here's Yonder Alonso. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
So he made it through 8 full innings, which is no small feat, let me tell you. But the no-hit bid will end right here as he surrenders hit number 1 here in inning number 9. Doggone, I was hoping we were going to see it that time. 1-1 to count. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Segura for 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Ready once again, Francisco Mejia. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. There was a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. 16-0 the final this afternoon. Seattle get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Mike Leake earns his first win of the season, striking out 12 in the process. Danny